I don't like honesty. I like transparency. Let me explain the difference. Honesty is I ask you, hey babe, who were you at dinner with? And you tell me the truth. That means you're being honest.
Yeah.
Transparency is, hey baby, I got dinner at 7 with James, Nathan, and his assistant, Sarah's gonna be there. So now guess what? You were forthcoming,
Yep.
you told me what it was,
Yep.
and so now I trust it.
So why are there problems with what this psychiatrist is saying? Or psychologist, I believe she's a psychologist. So what the good doctor is saying, many people will think, yes, this is what I want out of my man. I want him to just tell me every little detail of every little thing that he does. Really what this demonstrates is a person wants you to secure them in your insecurity. You see, honesty and transparency is just to say that, hey, I'm going to dinner after work with some coworkers. If I have to report every little detail, then in order for you to trust me. Now think about it. She said, now I can trust you once I report to you every detail of every movement that I'm doing. And it's not because you're going out with John and Nathan. It's because Sarah is going to be there. And that is the part of her insecurity that she is looking for you to reaffirm, to make her feel confident in trusting you, the fact that you told her that Sarah is going to be there. Now, in no way does that indicate that you and Sarah don't have a thing going on. It's just her insecurity of saying that, oh, well, he told me Sarah's there, so now I can trust him. All right. If you are only able to trust me if I report to you as a child would report to a parent, then what you're demonstrating, and what happens often, is the baggage that you are carrying from previous relationships are spilling over into our current relationship. This is why most men, when they start a relationship with someone, they are already starting in the negative as far as trust is concerned, because a lot of people just haven't healed from the injustice or the mistreatment that they received from a previous relationship. And although you had absolutely nothing to do with that, you have only shown up in this person's life to give them life. But because you're starting in the negative, and in order to build that negative up, what I must do is, oh, I'm going to dinner, but let me tell you everyone who's going to be there. Oh, I went out with the boys, and while I was out with the boys, such and such and such and such showed up, or this person tried to flirt with me. Oh, here's my phone. Why don't you go through it so that you can feel confident that I'm not texting someone else or calling someone else? Here's my social media. Is there anyone you'd like for me to delete on my social media? Or are there pages that you don't want me to follow so that you can feel secure in our relationship? That level of insecurity is not worth it. That level of insecurity is not even worth it for the woman nor the man. Anytime you start a relationship and any parts of the relationship are already negative, it's kind of like that alarm that's going off in my neighbor's yard. It's an alarm that you should pay attention to. It's an alarm, a red flag that you should walk away from. It doesn't matter how good they look, doesn't matter what they have, their education, their finances. None of those things will matter if you're starting the relationship in the negative. So I know some people really like what she said, but when I heard it, all I heard were her insecurities. But what do you guys think? And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.